Hello and welcome to this live presentation on Facebook. My name is sethaimkwei. I am an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global. Today I'm going to speak about Jeff Bezos' 10 rules for success. I'm happy to say that today is going to be the last day of the 10 days of bringing you 10 rules for success from 10 of the most successful people in the world. We are ending with Mr. Jeff Bezos, who, as of now, is the richest man in the world. He is an American technology and retail entrepreneur, an investor, and philanthropist. He is the founder and chairman, as well as the CEO of Amazon.com, the largest online store in the world. He's been speaking about himself in public lectures, and he's giving many keys as being the secret to his success. And today I'm going to share 10 of those keys with you. So these are the 10 keys or the 10 rules for success of Mr. Jeff Bezos. Number 1, take a risk. Risk and profitability are proportional, meaning that the size of your risk determines the size of your profit or your success. You take a big risk, you will succeed big. There is a possibility you might not succeed, because when you start out something, you cannot be 100% sure that it will succeed or it will not succeed. But if you don't try, you will never know. So even though you are not 100% assured of success, you still must take risk and you still must start something. In the event that you don't succeed, the good news is that you don't fail. You learn. You only learn how not to achieve your dreams, so that in the future you will not do the things you did to give you failure today. So in life, you either succeed or you learn. You don't fail. So take a risk, because the bigger the risk, the bigger the success that will come out of the risk. Number 2, take bold steps. After you have decided to risk in a certain field, don't enter and shy away from taking the needed action that brings success. Take bold and big steps. Attempt great things. Attempt big things. And when you do that, you can expect big things and great things to happen to you. So take bold steps. Don't shy away from taking the steps required for success. Take bold steps. Be bold. Once again, I say be bold. It is a key to the success of Mr. Bezos, and it can be your key also. Number 3, find work-life harmony. In other words, do not work at the expense of family or your personal life. And don't let your personal life be at the expense of your work. Work, but have a family life. Work, but enjoy your personal life also. You can't work 24/7. Give time for yourself. Give time to have a relationship with your family. Build quality relationship as you are also working. A lot of people fail. Even though they make a lot of money, they still count themselves failures in life at the end of the day, because they realize that they only worked, only made money, but they had no life apart from making money. They might have lost their family, lost a good relationship, and success without good relationship is not really success. So find work-life harmony. Don't just work and neglect your wife and children and family. And don't also just spend time with family, friends at the expense of work. So work hard, but also work hard at building quality relationship in your personal life with other people. Number 4, be a team player. I always say it like this. We have a lot of talented people. We have a lot of gifted people. We have a lot of skillful people in the world. But experience has shown that no matter how talented, gifted, and skillful you are, you can never make it on your own. You need others. And so always build a good quality team. Be a good team player. Get like-minded people and work with them. You need their support. They need your support. You can't work and make it alone. They cannot work and make it alone. Come together, work together, partner together, build a good and a solid team. That is the only way you can succeed, because you can go very far, but with others you can go very, very, very far. There is an African proverb that says that if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go very far, go together. It is only with others that you can go very, very far in life. So always be a good team player and build quality teams. Number 5, do what you love. The only way you can succeed doing something is when you give your best to it. The only way you can give your best to something is if you love doing that thing. And so do what you love and do it with love. That is the key to success. There are people who appear to be achieving successes in the things they are doing, but they are not happy deep within them. Why? Because even though they are doing the thing successfully, they don't like it. They are not happy doing it. And if you are not happy doing something, you are not going to do it well. And so you will not achieve success. The successful people in the world did the things they love. And because they did things they love, they did it very, very well. Number 6, have a role model. In other words, have a mentor, have a coach, have somebody who can call you to order, have somebody who, if I should say, can even discipline you when you are going wrong. In business and in life, sometimes you may not know what you are doing is not going to lead you to the right place. Sometimes you may not know that what you are doing will not bring success, but you need somebody who is more experienced, who is more knowledgeable than you to direct you, to guide you, to lead you, to train you, and to teach you how to exactly do things successfully. So have a role model or have a mentor. Find mentors for your life. It is going to be a great blessing to you. Sometimes people believe that I'm doing well in my network marketing business. But what I always tell them, and what many people don't know, is that whatever you think I am doing, I don't really deserve the credit, because I have a great mentor who is behind me, who is leading me, who is teaching me, who is guiding me, who is directing me and showing me exactly the things I need to do. And when I do the things the mentor tells me, I realize that I do very, very well. So the secret to my success is that I have a great mentor behind me, guiding and directing my path. So if you want to be successful in life, also look for a great mentor and a role model. Number 7, pick a good name. Good name is better than riches. So anything you do, make sure that you get a good name. So protect your integrity, work with honesty, work with faithfulness to people, and you are going to get a good name, because a good name will take you further than money can take you. So don't just look for money, but in addition, look for a good name. And so be careful to always do the right things to give you a good name in whatever you are doing. Number 8, follow your heart, not your head. Follow your heart. What is your heart telling you? What do you feel in your heart you need to do? Sometimes when you want to do things that you can feel in your heart it is the right thing to do, sometimes your mind will not permit you, even though you think your heart is leading you in the way, because probably people might have said certain negative things about it, and so you think about it. Your head or your mind keeps thinking about the negative things you've heard that are not favorable. You think about it. So your head and your mind will try to tell you, don't go. But you can feel in your heart that something is trying to push you to go and do whatever you want to do. But your mind may be telling you otherwise. If you get into this conflict, Mr. Jeff Bezos says that his key is that he follows what his heart is telling him and not what his head or his mind is telling him. And I believe that if you can also do that, you will achieve some success in life. Number 9, think long term. Think in the long term. Don't just think short term. It is good to think short term. After all, your long-term plans, you must break them down into short-term plans. So that if, for example, you want to be something in 5 years' time, you have a plan that says that in the next 3 years, I want to get here. In the next 2 years, I want to get here. In the next 6 months, I want to get here. In the next 3 months, I want to get here. In the next 1 month, I want to reach here. And even in the next 1 week, I want to reach here. And sometimes, even every day, you should have something you want to achieve. So when you put all these short-term plans together, then you achieve your long-term plan. So always think long-term and plan short-term in this process of achieving your long-term plans. So always think long-term. Don't just think about comfort today. Be prepared to inconvenience yourself today so you can enjoy tomorrow. It is said that you can play today, but you will pay the price later. Or you can decide to pay the price today so you can play later. And sometimes I tell this to people who think it is too much investing in my company, Alliance in Motion Global. I tell them, you have the money. You can do something with the money today. Whatever you will do today will give you comfort today. But I will advise you, invest in Alliance in Motion Global so that 5 years or 10 years from now, when you become a multi-millionaire, the thing you wanted to get today that you didn't get, in order to invest, you can get 10, 20, or even 100 times more. So pay the price now. Inconvenience yourself now. Suffer now. So that in the future, you can have even 100 times more what you could have had today. If you use the money today, 10 years from now, you will still not have what you could have had because the money will not be there. But if you invest it so that it will give you returns, you will realize that you will live a life of happiness. So you must think long term in your planning, in your spending, and in your investment. And finally, take action. Sometimes we know the things we have to do. Sometimes we know exactly what we need to do to be successful, but we are afraid. Or sometimes we just keep postponing, and procrastinating. But Mr. Jeff Bezos says that if you want to be successful, once you realize that this is what I want to do, or this is what I need to do, take action. Don't delay. Don't waste time. Too much analysis brings paralysis. You will analyze, and you realize that you will become paralyzed, because if you do too much analysis, you might do analysis in such a way that you will even be discouraged as a result of the analysis. So do not do too much analysis. Mr. Richard Branson says, once you identify that an opportunity is good, but you really don't understand it, but you can see it's good, just get involved and learn to understand it and to be able to do it later. Take action now. It is going to be worth it. So I invite everybody, take action. Join us in Alliance in Motion Global, because we are the best choice for you. You may not understand everything. We all didn't understand everything, but we could see that it is a good opportunity. We realized that it was legal, it was credible, and it is operating in more than 200 countries. An illegal company cannot operate in more than 200 countries in the world. So we realized it was legal, it was credible. We saw the testimonies and the lives practically of many people who have been changed. But we didn't understand it. But we decided to still take action and join. And we started learning, and gradually we are beginning to do the business very well. And we are beginning to also see success in our business. So these are the 10 rules from Mr. Jeff Bezos I'll give you today. Take a risk. Take bold steps. Find work-life harmony. Be a team player. Do what you love. Have a role model. Pick a good name. Follow your heart, not your head. Think long-term and take action. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, my coach and my mentor that I spoke about in the presentation, Prof. Yunesh, for watching. Thank you, Prof. Arroyo, for watching, and everybody else who watch. God bless you all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.